Hey guys, how you doing? Let's do this thing. Let's head into some tactics, my bros. Okay. Let's see, what do we got here? See, we have queen takes h3. I'm thinking if we play bishop g2, does that attack the queen and then allow us to win the bishop? I believe this is the move. There we go. Trying to see if check here, if he goes there, we come here and that's mate. So check here, he goes there, we go there, we pick up 2 rooks. Oh, what did I? Oh, drat. That would have been mate. Okay. Well, in my line it were 2 rooks, but there's one that's better. I need to sometimes make sure that all lines are played out. Let's see here. Trying to see, because when he moved his bishop away from f3, he opened the line to f2, but that's covered 4 times, actually 5 times. So we really can't take advantage of that. Oh, let me see, yeah. If we play here, we can pick up a bishop. Let's see, do we have anything else besides knight to c7, forking the queen and rook? Is there anything more? Let's just take a quick look through. We could pick up the bishop. That might be an idea. Then we don't have to give up any material if we pick the bishop up. So let's pick the bishop up. rather than the queen. Let's see right here. Just a little bit.
Thank you.
Let's make sure. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Let me make sure. There we go. Alright, we got it fixed now. Okay, the knight's attacking our queen. So how can we do this? What is a good move? I'm thinking that potentially queen takes h7, check, king, f8. Yeah, that leads to, or is it this? Huh. Then it takes there, then we check and we move in. Okay. We have a mate. Kaboom. They're threatening to checkmate right here. Let's see, how do we handle that sitch? What are we missing here? Missing something. Boy, this. What am I missing? There's really only two moves. There's bishop. There's bishop here. After pawn push, we play here. The bishop takes. I'm not sure. What do we play? Oh, we play up two. Okay. Wow. Okay, if we played queen takes e2, we pick up a piece. And we can actually check. And if he comes there, we take. Then we can put our rook in the corner. Oh, that's not it. Think about doubling up rooks. Queen takes, takes. So here, queen takes, takes, knight takes, takes. Now we were down a whole rook at that. Let's try a 10-minute. Come on. Come on, baby. Let's do this. Just play smart. Don't get low in time. Excuse me. If he pushes here, we could just takes, and I'm doing pretty good. I'm thinking about playing my queen here and see if I can't trade off. If he comes here, I just bring my rook over to defend it. I'm still safe. It's vital now that I connect my rooks, because if he takes, I have a connection. His idea was to take, and if I take, he'd win a rook. So now I can't win a rook. Now I'm also threatening this pawn here, so... And if he pushes... See, yeah, he had to retreat back at this point. Need to look for a way to attack, kinda now. I'm actually going to bring my rook over here so I can retreat my bishop down to f1. and protect everything. He might try pushing here. Oh, interesting. Hold on. I don't want to open this up. He's going to try to open me up like a tin can. Maybe I could have taken... No, now I can actually take. And then queen takes pin. Then I have a pretty good blockade. I think that's what I'll do next. See if I can get in here. Maybe I should push and then get it past. Would that have actually been better? No, if he takes now, takes, I have connectors, and then I can go up the board. I think I got this guy. Let's look at the game real quick. There we go. Just gotta find the right one so we can analyze it, see where I could have improved. Let's see. Let's see, so that's weird. D4. Rook HD, so a bishop f3. b6. Rook e2. b2. Got that. So far, so good. So we're so far, so good. C takes D. Got that. King f8. A takes. Rook takes. King takes. a6. So h4. What if he plays there? Then, okay, d5. Then if he goes d6, then you move your king in. a5. King e4. If he comes in, king e5, and he could take c4, but then it goes up the board. Okay, gotcha. Okay, we'll go into our tactics now. Let's see here. Let's see how our stream channel is doing. Perfect. Our strength is good, like our chest strength is good. Okay. Let's see if we try to see, is there any way we can plow right on through for an attack here? Maybe if we play rook f3, that would allow us the ability to swing over if we ever had to. Do you guys have any ideas? There we go. The rook swing. Yeah, gotta love it. Gotta love the rook swing, guys. Do we have a smother mate here? Trying to see, do we have smother mate? I see knight there. Then it comes back. Knight takes with check. And do we pick up a queen and a pawn in that line? I think we do. Because we can't really smother, because when we do, the knight will take. See, if we try here and then he comes and we come in, knight takes, we can't really smother because this queen guards here, but we could pick up a queen. And now we pick up a knight too. Wow, he's getting close to 2-move mate. We could defend the mate with king h8, queen goes to h6, and then rook over. I think that would defend mate, because there's really no way we can do anything at this moment to, for like an attack here or anything. And we're up a whole rook and knight, so all we have to do is hold. So I'm gonna go king air, and then we've held the position. Okay, let's see here. What do we have? If we check with the rook, rook e7, rook f7. Rook takes, king takes, check with queen to f5. But do we get enough? Do we get enough for that? Now I'm thinking it may be rook to rook e8, and then queen comes up, then we pin it. Yep, rook e8. I think no, we can't. We don't pick up a. We can't pick up a bishop yet. Trying to figure out, because this is a combination, guys, that you have to set up properly, because there's a multitude of different ways to check, but only one check sequence wins material here. Like I know what you're thinking, rook e1. Well, rook e1, then bishop. So okay, let's give that rook e1 check, and I looked at that, bishop e6. That's his response after rook e1. That's good. Yeah, and then that's that, and that's an interesting idea too that I looked at. Queen g5, queen g5 check. He's got bishop to f6, and so you have to figure out, can we pull away? Is there any way we can pull? Oops, I gotta make sure I don't touch anything. I'm so used to drawing arrows on alliedchess.org. Okay, we have to think about, if we play queen check here, bishop to f6, can rook take, and would that draw the king away? No, the queen would intercept, and then if we try to come over with rook to e1, then the light square bishop would intercept, and I don't know if we have enough compensation. See, yeah, we have to make sure that all of our moves, because I know we can potentially pick up this bishop with well, maybe with check there, huh? Maybe that does pick. You might be right. No, I'm, because the queen's guarding this bishop. Drat. I was seeing if I can't get a bishop 2 as well, but the bishop can intercept, and the queen's guarding this bishop, so Yeah, that's what I'm thinking that might be the idea. Yeah, because what we're gonna try to do. Oops, sorry. We're gonna try to draw this away. We take here, queen takes, then check, and then we could pick this up. That is actually right. Oops. Maybe it's that first, there, and then that. Oh, drat. Wrong move sequence. I want to see why that other move sequence doesn't work. I think the king could take in that line. I think that's the reason. Come on, work with me. I think if we played here first, the king could actually potentially take here, and then we don't have any more checks, and the queen then can go to a2, and they're safe. Everything's solid. Well, if we take here, he takes there. We play rook. The bishop will actually intercept on e6, and then he's safe to go. So we have to set it up first to have the queen to attack here. So then when the bishop intercepts, then we take, because if the king takes, now two pieces are hanging, and we'll just grab this bishop. Yeah, it's fine. Hey, I didn't even see that either. Good find, new name. Okay, we'll get back into our tactics. That's okay. Hey, we'll get it back. Not a problem. Not a problem. Let's see here. We somehow have to guard this square, h2. Is there any way we can check? Queen takes f1, g1, king takes. We don't have anything after that. Well, maybe if we play rook to e1, rook takes e1, queen takes, queen up, bishop, he pushes, then we actually get mate right there. But okay, well, let's say we play rook e1. Could his queen protect the... No, his queen can't protect because our queen's guarding this diagonal. So I believe it's rook e1. If rook takes e1, queen takes e1 check, king h2, bishop e5, and if g3, then queen, not d3, I don't know where I got d3, g3, then queen to f2, 2 equals mate. Well, if he goes, if he does, I'll show you. This is an interesting little trick. I looked at that. If we put in, I'll put in that idea because that is an interesting idea. Then what you can play is bishop to d4. Bishop d4 is the key move. After here, then you have bishop d4. So kaboom. We'll go over that one line too, because I'll show you how to handle that, because that is a very interesting setup that could be deceiving. Yeah. Okay, if we play here, I saw what I was looking at your idea. Oh, my bad there. Rook takes. Oh, and then you check, And then queen takes. Oh, it's even worse. Okay. That idea is best. I didn't even think about that. Wow, it's a good thing we went over this. Keep your eyes open for that move. This doesn't work. Wow, I was thinking this. We would have lost all of our advantage. Potentially he could have checked here. Yeah, and then we would have went up here and bishop f4, and now he's the one with the attack. No, 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 no. Okay, so rook here, up, and then bishop e takes, and then king takes. Wow. Glad we go over those. That was an interesting idea. Whoa. If you didn't play it right, that would have went, wow. Yeah. I'm glad we went over that though. That was wow. Okay, 94. Huh. So if we play bishop takes knight, then f5. Yeah, queen takes is an interesting move too. f5's the counter attack to that though. Well, if you did queen e5, f5, then you could play queen takes, e6 check. You can actually check with that line. I'm liking more of your idea of queen takes e4, because that's a threat of checkmate. And like what you're saying, potentially if he tries to intercept on f6 with his knight, we just play rook takes f6, bishop takes, and we mate. I like the queen takes idea. So now we can actually take here. And I believe I think we could pick up a bishop here as well. With check, queen takes. Are we equal material after this? Is there anything more that we can get? Yeah, I'm thinking that potentially if we play queen takes e7, queen takes e7, rook takes e7, rook intercepts, rook takes, king takes, and then we pick up a pawn. Is there anything else that we have? Nope, I don't see anything better than just taking. Because then what he'll do is, I'll show you. I think we'd be up a pawn or two. I'm not exactly sure. But we'll go to analysis. Great find on this move, though. That's a really good move. I think we pick up. We're up 2 pawns in this line. We're up 2 pawns in that line, and our rook's active. I don't know if I would want. Maybe we should take. Let's see what the computer says. Oh, it's right. Take with the rook. Okay, so we were right here. We're up 2 pawns. Yeah. Nice work, guys. Okay. Let's see here. Oh man, he's threatening to attack on f7. Ooh, boy. Let's see, how do we handle that? Let's think about our idea first, what we want to do. Oh man, I would love to have a back rank mate. Somehow I'd love to double these up. Like if we could play queen takes knight, pawn takes, doubled up rooks, would we have enough compensation for that? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out, because I'm noticing, you have to notice the subtle nuances in your opponent's position. His back rank is so weak. Is there any way we can attack or defend and then attack? And that's what I'm looking at right now. If if queen to e5, pawn takes, and then rook d c6. And then he'd play up and he'd be safe. Yeah. So we can't do that. Yeah, I was thinking about, is there any way that we can maybe double somehow, but that would be an interesting idea. Rook takes d4, queen f7, king. We could actually retreat back down here at that point, h8, and we're safe to go, aren't we? Well, no, because then he can check here with the queen. So takes, queen takes. If we go h8, he's got queen h6 there, and then he goes down. I think he'd have perpetual at that point. Maybe even winning. Rook f8. Queen takes d6 is the idea after that. Trying to see, is there any way we can make this rook takes? I'm thinking your idea of rook takes d4 is proper. because I don't know. Let's see, after he really... Okay, if we take here, he takes, we move up. If he tries checky here, we just intercept with our queen, and therefore... And actually, he can't. Yeah, that is winning. Great job. Great find there. Great job. That was, yeah. Oh, hold on. Let's go back real quick and we'll take a look at that. One sec. Hold on. Let's take a quick look at this. Alright. Okay, they said he went here. We took there. Come on. And then he played over here. And then he... wait a second. My bad. He took here, sorry. A little too over... and then he played... Oops. Watch that. And then we take there. Isn't G6 here? G6. We could just take back. Don't worry about it. Hey, it's good that you think about that stuff. Hey, you know what? It's all about learning. That's how it is. You know what? That's the only way you get better. Trying to see, can we set up a Lucinda position? I'm not sure. Huh. Yeah, I think we could. I think Rook D2 might be the answer. Yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah, Rook D2. Rook goes C1. C1. We take the Rook. Yeah, we'd be up a Rook. Yeah. We take. He takes. Let's see. Takes on A2. Rook takes F4. Pawn push. Check. What we could do is come back. Let's see. Takes. Rook C2. He checks. Then we can actually go in front of the pawn. And we're defending at that point. Yeah. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. I believe that Simon Williams did one on this. It's one of his master method. After here. Sorry, rook e2. Rook e2 and you, so we can't do that. So rook c2 is right. Check, then king c8, and then e7 like what we talked about, and then c7, rook b4, and rook c5. King there, the d8. If he takes, then we get that. Okay. So g6, rook to e5, f6. I think king rook a5. Okay. Is it rook c d5? Okay, because then we can actually get in there. Queen c7. Rook a5 at this point. Huh. That's an interesting line. It depends on the setup here. Okay. Wow, that's kind of different. Okay. He's gonna try to checkmate right here on queen to h7. So we're kind of in a fast situation that we have to get moving and grooving. We don't have any time to waste here. So we have to think of a very quick plan. So rook d1, king, h2, queen. Where's the queen check? Well, then he goes g3. And I don't know if do we have enough after that? Yeah. But he still has mate after that though. You see if we go rook d1 check, king h2, queen e5 check, g3, h takes g3, and then he has queen h7 mate. Oh, nice. Yeah, yep. Sorry, yeah, that's right. Oh, yep. Okay, my bad. Gotta erase that. Yeah, that would be with check, wouldn't it? Yeah. So I think it does work. Ours it. Trying to see what. Let's retry that again. So check, check, check. So let's take a look why ours didn't work. Hold on real quick. Okay, dokie. So check, up, check, G3, H takes G, KG2. Oh, we don't have this. We don't have this checking right here. When our queen was here, we had this check after he played over here. After he played there and then he took, we had this check here. Okay. Wow, that's pretty intense there. Yeah. So queen takes d7. I think we check here. Oh. No? What am I missing? Oh. Let's try that again. Alright. Yeah. I was looking at, we'd pick up a rook, and we'd be up in exchange, but I missed the mate. We had a rook, we had an exchange, but mate's better. Mate's much better. We'll do this one and then we'll go over a Fabi game from the Olympics. The 2018 or the 43rd Olympics. Okay, dokie. So c5. That opened up the king for a check. The bishop would go to d7, so we don't want that. think it is trapped, yeah. So bishop c1. Oh, check. And the queen bishop intercepts. Oh yeah. Boom. Good find there. Good job. Good job. Okay. Because yeah, the reason you had to, and I'll go over it, I'll tell you why you can't do it right away. You have to deprive the opponent. You have to deprive your. See, if we played this right away, he would have queen up, and he'd be fine. But what you do is you first set up a check, even though he goes there. This spot's taken, that spot's taken, and even if he takes here, you grab the bishop because it took away the a4 square. Okie dokie. Let's go over a game between Fabi as black. We gotta flip the board a little bit. Okay. He totally over. You know that he had like 20, almost 300 points higher than his opponent. Oh yeah, that's good water. e4, c5, knight c3, knight e6, and we'll just go over one of these because it's good to take a slight break from tactics and to go into a game. So this is from the I know I already repeated myself, but I'll do it again. The Olympics, the 43rd, I believe it's the 43rd Olympics of chess. So he takes, knight takes, and then this queen is really strongly, it's funny, it's strongly posted here, and we can actually bring our bishop out. We can use our bishops to these 2 points if need be. Or go after the pawn, either way. Bishop c5. See? Yeah, Fabi's opponent's already in a pickle here. Look at all the attack that's coming down the pike. Knight b3 and queen a7. Kind of looks very, in my opinion, this move's very similar to almost a London system for white, though. It would be h3, and then the bishop would just retreat back. So this is kind of like a queen's a London system, though, with a queen's bishop, right? King h1. And then now Fabi's knights are his pieces are just flowing out like there's no tomorrow. H. Wow, I gotta say, his opponent has a lot of heart. Let's just say, because you're just like you're going full bore at Fabi. Wow. Oh, there we go. Harry the H pawn. Here he comes. He's our hero. Come on, Harry. Now we can actually castle queenside and then go for a ginormous pawn blitz. Kaboom! Oh yeah, we're going for the blitz. We're bringing the rooks over. Loving it. Pew, 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 boom. Kaboom, and then wham. You gotta love all that attack. Loving it. White's got nothing on black. a4. He may try this to pocket a knight here, pick up a bishop. Well, we just say Okay, have fun with that. Have fun with that now. And then when the knight moves there, we just retreat the bishop. It's like, okay, have fun with that. uh, yeah, it's like, really, this isn't being protected. I'm like, for real? What are you thinking? Pretty soon, this queen, if it runs out of any protection along here, the queen leaves this. Pow! Oops! Pow! We get the knight if this queen leaves this. So c4, h4. There we go. Harry's starting to blitz up the board. You gotta love that. All right, go Harry. Go, go, go. All right, now this is open for the pluckins right here. This diagonal is open. I would be kind of a little scared at this point. Yeah, there we go. And now the pieces are starting to flow in like a river. And nice. Fabi's just tearing the position open. And if the bishop tries taking, which would be a bad idea, you always have this. And let's say he tries something like this. You play there. Pontes takes. The knight moves. And hello. Welcome. Welcome to my world, my friends. And then the rook may slide over. And then it's like, okay. What now? Well, we could just drop that on his face right there and go, hey, remember me? Look at this. And then he goes there. And then now we can win a knight. Rook takes. Let's see. First there. Queen takes. Okay, so I'm trying to see if we can't make something work there. Probably we would want to double up at this point. And if takes, takes. The queen would have to give some room. Actually, sorry, not there. Somehow I'd have to give some room like there. Oops, not there. My bad. F2. Let's see here. And maybe black's okay. I don't think so. I think we just win a piece there. So, yum yum. Give me some. Yeah, just pick up a pawn. No rush. Wow, just gobble gobble. And then when that's taken, up the board they go. Wow, that was nice. We'll do some more. Let's see. How's our stream strength? Perfect. All right, let's do some more puzzles, guys. I love going over those type of games, those crushing games. I'm thinking that bishop g4 will that pick up a. Do we actually lose? Ooh, we threaten mate. All we gotta do is threaten mate. Bishop here. We threaten mate again here. Then we just grab the bishop. If we go check, he goes here, check, he goes up, check, he moves over, and then we win. Actually, that's mate. Let's see here. Knight d5, knight takes d5. If the queen moves somewhere along the diagonal, let's say, or let's say queen c6, queen check. Yeah, I'm like a knight takes. Okay, f4, if rook e7. Ah. I'll just try one of these. So let's go for a game real quick. Come on, we're in the zone. That's a weird move. Let's see, that doesn't follow principles for sure. If he wants to play funky, we'll just blast open this side here. I'm going to try to get my bishop here to double power attack this. Or triple, sorry. Retreat my bishop back, bring my knight in. I'm going to put my queen on b6 because there's no real way I can handle this anymore. gonna go for it. Oh no, I do that, but for right now, we're just doing this. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it, but I'm good. Let's keep it as a draw. I want to take a look to see if I could have won here. I use both. I just thought, you know what, for tactics, I use chess.com. Sometimes the best thing you can get is a draw. So, you know what? Just remember, it's not a loss. That's the whole thing. We'll do some tactics now. I don't want to do so. I want to do some tactics. Come on, work with me. Tactics. Tactics. There we go. Come on, work with me on some tactics. Come on. There we go. I got a little quirky there. Yeah, but I gotta tell you, there's a lot more to calculation on chess.com. That's just my opinion. Allied Chess is great, but when you get to a certain level, it's like, how in the world are you ever gonna solve these? And I'm just saying it. In my opinion, this is just my opinion. Some of the puzzles they give you, I don't know if you'd actually be able to use in a classic game. I'm not saying that they're not, great learning material, but you wouldn't be able to, in my opinion, that it's just been from mine that I wasn't able to use any of their tactics in my games. I was able to use some of these tactics though, because they're kind of down. They're a lot more down to earth. That's just my opinion. Let's see here. Queen E1, check. King comes up. We don't have a rook move. Maybe do we have anything here? But I gotta say, you know what? It's a good place if you wanted to start. Like, let's say you wanted to start at 1200 and go up. Perfect tactics for yeah. True. But I gotta tell you, it's still good. I gotta say, it's still an excellent site for the engines and everything. So we went over a Fabi game already. So I switch back and forth. I like the tactics on chess.com. But we do games and we do like other stuff on here too. So I just use both. I figure why not use both? Let's see here. You can't go wrong. Let's see if we play there, we take right there, it comes up. Let's see. Ooh, we pick up the queen with that. Oh, we don't pick up the queen? Huh. No, no, no. Don't say it so. Oh. Ah, drat, we get mate. Arg. Arg. Arg, arg, arg. Okay, I'm thinking rook check on ce6. King comes up, we take. And we could potentially try to take this here. So let's just go with it. boy, 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 boy. Because I'll show you what happens. That's actually a stalemate. I'll show you. No moves for the king to move, so it's stalemate. We'll do like one more puzzle. Boy, I was very blessed for that draw. I was like, ugh. That was good. That would have been a really hard game to have gone through. He was pretty low in time though. I was still up like 2 minutes, but still, when they have two rooks like that, it's pretty tough to handle when they're connected. So let's see here. Quintes. Ah. What was that? Yeah, first you have to remove the guard of this, so that when that takes, you come in, it deprives him of that, sorry, that, and it gets checked. Then you come in, and now that's controlled, and wham. So like that's controlled, there's a check, and so he has to move. Oops, not there. And then when he moves, we made him. Let's see how we're doing here. Okay. We'll do one end game thing, and then I got a log. Because we'll stop while we're up to 2,000. Above 2,000. End game practice. Let's see here. What's a good one? No. Well, this is an interesting one. Bishops of opposite color. This should be an interesting one. Can you draw 2 pawns down? What about 3? You must first recognize and choose only the correct drawing moves order for white. Then practice holding this tough endgame down for several pawns. Alright. Okay. I'm liking, oops, that's bad move, so what am I missing here? Is it something like this and then in back? No. Oh, okay, we push. Ah, gotcha. And then now we're... And then... What am I missing here? Right, but that's still a... It should be a draw. Oops. Oops. It's gotta hold. Let's see. I think we just gotta make it to move 50. There's like a 50 move rule. If you can't make any progress at 50 moves, it's considered a draw. We'll see. This is a draw. I know, but I mean, you have to get points for it. Okay, we'll call it a day on that. Because basically it's a draw. The computer's not going to give up. So we made it to the draw. Let's see if there's anything else that's that we can do real quick before we log. Come on. Sometimes, well, you have to know those combinations. So just take to heart what we went over. Let's see. Let's see. Is there anything else that would be good? Just hold on. Let me see, guys. Let me see. Yeah, this is an interesting one. Rook beside, rook behind. Yeah. Well, let's see if we have anything else that we could do for like drills. Some of those are a little more difficult. Let's see, advantage, odds, and balance. Oh, let's check out. Let's see some master. Let's see. This is most important piece. Endgame. Can you find the plan that Rubinstein found to make your king as active as possible? You only need to trade your pawns wisely to win. Well, we'll have to check that out. Let's see. Let's try to find something that's fun. Defending, imbalance, attack. Let's see about the attack. Scotch. If you don't know this trap, you should. Your task is to convince an extra piece, but first you need to force the win of the piece. Ooh, let's take a look at this. We'll try this one. So that was a blunder? Okay. So that's how you win the extra piece. Well, we'll do one more tactic. I thought I'll have to find some better endgame puzzles on here for us to go over. Sorry about that, guys. We'll do one more of these and then I gotta log. Hey, we got to see how to win with an opposite colored bishop, though. You have to stay on that diagonal and constantly go back and forth. Trust me, you're going to have an opponent sometime that won't give up, except for the 50 move rule, okay? It may look silly, it may be totally outlandish, okay? And strange and like odd. But trust me, you'll have an opponent that'll just make you constantly do that for 50 moves. So just be patient, don't force it, and you know what? Get the draw. You waited so long, and you put in a lot of time. You don't want to make an inaccurate move because of frustration. Oh boy, boy, boy. Okay, I'm trying to see. Do we have a do we have Queen E4? Is that an idea? Yeah, Queen E4, and that threatens mate. Whoa. We'll give that one more shot. We'll try it one more. Come on, we gotta stay on task. Don't make any blunders. Do we play rook c1 check? King takes b2, rook takes rook. But that's only an exchange. Let's see, rook c1, king takes, rook takes. Oh, that was my fault there. I can't believe I missed that. We'll just gotta slow down. Yeah, c1, queen c1 was right, Loki. Okay. We'll get back up to 2000, and then we'll log, because we just gotta stay focused, not get all excited. Okay, dokie. Let's see here. So pawn takes bishop. Yeah. If we grab the c pawn, then we cover that. Thinking about doubling up the rooks. But if we do that, then could he actually potentially win a piece? Oh, this is a... Okay, good. Well, we'll end there. Yeah, that was a pretty interesting one. It all based on, we'll go over this real quick, and then I gotta log off. But the whole base idea was, I was thinking about doubling up, but the only problem is he can do this. I'll show you. Come on, don't lag him now. Come on, don't lag him now. There we go. Then if we tried this, he can take. Actually, we go up. We take, and he takes, and he's up a whole piece. So that doesn't work. And we have no really good discoveries to get anything. So what you have to do is you have to notice the subtle nuances. This file here, if we can get it open, we can get a rook over here. So it takes, it's a pattern. And then if he tries something like, let's see, what could he try? Actually, it's our turn here. If he goes here, or if he goes here, that's a either mate. But you have to be able to see this. That's why I like Allied chess puzzles as well. But these ones will happen in games. It's kind of odd. I don't know, but I've really not seen any from Allied chess. But I gotta tell you, don't neglect even your puzzles in Allied chess. Still do those puzzles. And don't worry about the rating or anything. Just do those puzzles, because it's not about the rating. It's about getting the understanding of the puzzles. And I believe, though, it's kind of funny, at a certain level, they Allied Chess does have these type of puzzles. I think it's like ranges from like 1200 to like 1800. They have puzzles like this, and I'm like, those are cool. I wish that Allied Chess would have puzzles that are like this, but that you have to calculate longer. See, that's the only one thing that I regret that they don't have, is something that they can calculate longer. Like maybe you have to calculate 5 to 6 to 7 lines out. That's when Grandmaster Simon Williams says understanding happens. It's when you get those long notes of understanding. Like you'd have to have seen that this is possible here. He takes there. You'd have to have seen that opening this up here and coming back here is plausible. And these are the type of puzzles that I really think players should actually go over, because these will happen in my opinion in games. This type of a mistake will happen, and if you can spot it, you can pick up a piece. Okay, do you guys have any questions? Enough talking from me, but do you guys have any questions on the puzzles or anything? Do you have a line that you guys would like to go over here before I log off? Any other line you want to check out? And it's just my opinion, that's just my opinion. So remember, oops, I have to just go up just a tiny bit. Remember, guys, that we set our own plateaus. Do your puzzles, and there's a lot of good resources out there for tactics. So if you can't, if Allied Chess maybe doesn't click for you, like if you get to a certain level and the puzzles you don't feel are going to help you, because I'm saying they're good puzzles, but those are like grandmaster puzzles. I enjoy doing them. They're so cool. But go get a lot of other, don't worry about it. You can go into it and just keep pushing forward. Remember that what we have to do, we have to know and apply. Yep, be willing. Let me see, hold on. We have to know and apply, and be willing and do. And we have to remember that sometimes that's really a difficult thing to do, is to actually apply what we know. And you know what? I know you guys can do it. We're like coal. Under pressure, you become a diamond, and a sword that's sharpened properly can really help in a time of crisis. You have to remember that metal, iron sharpeneth iron. You have to remember that. So basically that's what you have to do. You have to every day do some work. Don't stop. It's like, would you stop if you were going to a gym and you're wanting to, get really fit, healthy and stuff? If you do one day, that's great. But you have to build up your heart, you have to build up all the veins and everything, and eventually you're like really fit and healthy. So just keep that in mind. Your brain's a muscle, yeah, and so you have to take it to the as the workout facility called chess study. So if you think of chess gym, that's our motto for our brain. Our brain is going to the gym called chess gym. Okay, guys, I wanted to also again thank you for logging on, sticking with me. We're getting better. Sometimes a draw is it's enough. It's more than enough. So if the bet position only applies for a draw, go for it. Okay, I'll have you guys. I'll leave you guys with that thought. This thought. We hang up our coat. We hang up our hat. We sit down and study. And we are the ones that put in the time so that when we go over the board, guys, you guys know what you're doing. That's what it's all about. Knowing what you're doing. And having, of course, in chess, having a good time. Okay? Win, lose, or draw. Learn from it. And have a good time. Use the mind the Lord's given you. Okay, guys, thank you. I'll leave you with this. Wesley So says for the Lord Jesus. As I say, God bless, and I'll see you guys next time on Chess Cruncher TV. Have a blessed morning, afternoon, evening, and Lord willing, I'll be back tomorrow, and we'll keep pushing forward, learning, getting better and stronger, and we're gonna do good. Good job, guys. Go Team Chess Cruncher. Hoorah! Bye, bye, guys. Be blessed.